Welcome to PlayStation Corner, my name is Alex and today we're going to be taking a look at another 10 of my favourite deals from the current PSN Summer Sale covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. This one, it's a massive sale and plenty of digging left to do, so hit subscribe, join us here on PlayStation Corner for reviews and deals near daily. We're quickly approaching 10k subscribers, so the support, it is hugely appreciated. And yeah, let's get started. Now if you haven't seen it yet as well, I did have a video on this sale already a couple of days back. I've pinned that in the comments down below, and watch out then for more here over this next week. I'm also going to now start including, to the best of my ability at least, whether titles are included for free with PS Plus Extra and above. Look for that in the top left of the screen. BPM bullets per minute then is a recent one I picked up and it's currently 35% off. Now I nearly missed this one, but then I noted a video from SkillUp where I think the thumbnail was something along the lines of "do not miss this game," and he was not wrong. This thing, it is incredible. Now basically at its core, a rhythm first person shooter where all actions, so shoot, reload, jump and dodge, they must occur on the beat. It packs in a somewhat old school like visual style. There's a ton of upgrades and it has roguelike elements within its design. The big aim here though, defeat 7 bosses to reach the final boss, and you'll be battling through what are randomly generated dungeons. This one, it really is something special. Marva is Dead then will be for the horror fans out there. It's matching the low then, that is 20% off. Now it's a first person adventure. It's absolutely a slow burn of an experience that throws you into what is 1944 Italy and the conflicts of war. The story investigates everything from the almost paranormal to the horrors of war, and it can be incredibly dark. It was even slightly censored on that note for the PlayStation release, so I will add here, like, we lose very little. It was nothing more really than what is a quick time event. Story then, Marva is Dead, and you will explore this trauma. It gets incredibly dark at points, and I did a full review, so if it sounds like one for you, check that out first in the pinned comment below. The Artful Escape then is here with 33% off. It seems like a good way to lighten things up after Marva. It's about as colourful and relaxed as they come. The idea here, a side-scrolling platformer that's not really out to challenge you, but rather let you experience its psychedelic world. The story though, you are a musician related to what is a famous folk singer, and everyone really is expecting the same of you. The problem, basically, folks, not for you, so this is the journey of you heading out and finding your sound, which just happens to involve an alien-like species taking you on an adventure. It's all very think Bill and Ted at times, but it's supported by stunning visuals, music, and then a Hollywood tier voice cast. The price then, it matches the low we've seen before. Blake then is here with a new low that is 30% off. This will definitely be an acquired taste. Now if you want something relaxed, potentially come here. I really enjoyed it. I reviewed the Xbox build over on Xbox Corner, which is comparable. They did send me a copy for both systems. That video is linked down below, but the idea is simple. You work in tech in the big city, you're overworked, and now you're kind of escaping home. You've agreed to cover your dad's postal route while he is out on holiday. Drive around this town though, get to know the locals, deliver their packages, and really use this time to decide, is city life what you really want anymore, or is it maybe time to slow down? It's got a great little soundtrack then to back it all up. Hellmut, the badass from Howler then is here with a new low price, 60% off. It's a bit of an obscure list of games today, honestly, but I really enjoyed this one. I came across it by mistake when I went to a GameStop some time ago now, and they had an exclusive physical of it. It's a twin-stick dungeon crawler with roguelike elements. It's basically bullet hell action with a whole lot of weapons and upgrades along the way. It gets mixed reviews, honestly, this one, but I enjoyed it myself. Strong pixel work, intense action, and a transformation ability as well, which gives you new movesets, things like demons and all sorts that you can become. Not the longest of games, maybe I'd say 4 hours, but I thought it was definitely a fun ride. Grid Legends then is for the race fans. It's another one with some mixed opinions, but I reviewed it here on the channel. Find that in the pinned comment below, and I really enjoyed it. It's just kind of arcade-like racing with the occasional dash of sim. It packs different event types, so it looks good, and overall it handles well. The most unique element then, though, it has to be the story. Now this definitely won't be for everyone, but it's using live action cutscenes, which I did not expect. It somewhat feels like an old school FMV, a genre I love. It seems like it had a decently sized budget as well, but it's still coming off as extremely cheesy. I enjoyed it though, and by the end game, I was actually invested in these characters, which I did not expect. It's matching the low price then, that is 55% off. Art of Rally then is another good racing alternative. It's what they advertise as a more relaxed, zen-like racing experience. Think no loud engines or high-tempo music, rather time trial rally play, low poly styled visuals and simple environmental effects. It's all presented then from an isometric viewpoint. It's another one I covered on Xbox if you don't mind watching a review for a comparable build. If not, watch that in the pinned comment below. The controls though, they take some time to get used to. I would not call it easy at all, even if it is relaxed, but I was really impressed. I had a good time with it, and once you get the controls down, they are extremely intuitive. It's a new low price then, that is 40% off. The Pathless then to kick off the final 3 games of the week then, and this one's an action-adventure experience. It's made by the same team as the incredible Abzu. You take on the role though of an archer alongside their eagle, who must traverse these forest-like islands to remove a curse that has now taken over the world. The gameplay here though, it's kind of, exploration, combat, and then of course boss encounters. Gameplay is just so fast. As you sprint, you slide around this world, and the game's targeting system, it assists enough to keep the pace up while never feeling like it's taking control out of your hands. It's definitely making good use of slow motion as well. I'm curious to see where the studio goes next though, as they are 2 for 2 on winner releases this far. It's matching the low price then, that is 50% off. Call of Duty Vanguard then is our penultimate game with a new low price, 50% off. This it is the cross-gen bundle, but we've never seen just the standalone PS4 version this low either. Definitely easy to hate on the series, but I picked it up. It was an early, PS5 release. I wanted to see what it could do. I have a review in fact on the channel, but it's fun for what is a short, over-the-top story. Multiplayer of course then as toxic as ever and incredibly difficult to get into now given the fact many have been stuck into them for years, but I had some fun. The flamethrower is particularly brutal if you can get yourself into a good spot. You all know COD though, so let's leave it at that and move on. Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins then to close us out today, and it's a new low with 30% off. We had a sale on this one not too long back now. I've got a feeling we will now continue to see drops in price though, and pretty quickly at that. But this game, it was kind of a weird one. There was some buzz initially, then on first footage, dropping, I'd say, disappointment on release, so it seemed quite a few ended up having fun, and that's definitely where I fell. An action RPG though, it's the Final Fantasy universe but developed by Koei Tecmo's Team Ninja. Now they know a good fighting system when they see it, and that is for me what they deliver here. Story wise, Jack is battling to bring the light back to this world, and it packs all sorts of RPG mechanics along the way, and of course you would expect that given the Final Fantasy name. I enjoyed it though. I would say watch a full review first though, just make sure it's going to be one for you. And that is the video down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week or holding onto that cash? With that then, as I said, plenty more videos over this next week for this sale, so do watch out for those and hit subscribe to be notified the moment they do go live. The support, it is hugely appreciated as we quickly approach 10,000 subscribers. With that, I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.